is intention, parentheses, AL, parentheses, so intention all, okay? I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I haven't done this in a little while, so it's a little like, I'm recording. Well, if you haven't picked up on it, I am Val, and you are visiting Val. Thanks for visiting Val. I appreciate you stopping by. But I'm really doing this to be able to start documenting just my journey. I was looking at a few of my older videos when I had first started doing this, like back in the day, which isn't really that long ago, but I'll say BC, before COVID. And I was looking at some of the things that I was saying, and some of the things I said back then actually spoke to me now and today. So I was like, I need to start documenting a little bit more and sharing a little bit more of my journey. And the reason for that is for me to kind of see where I've been and kind of look at where I'm going. At the same time, I love to be able to share any tips that are helpful for me that could be helpful for anybody tuning in as well. So the only thing I can do is start. And the way we start is to start by starting. So like I said, I was looking at some of my old videos and I was like, okay, Val, look at you giving old Val giving new Val advice. So it was pretty cool. And I'm like, hey, maybe I can look back at something like this later on and be able to see where I've come from and be able to see what tips may have helped, what tips may not have been the best for me. And I'd like to get your feedback too, if there's anything that I share that could be helpful. So yeah, really getting into it. First of all, I'm gonna say again, start by starting. And this is a little note that I made for myself, and really just kind of get into that mind frame of ain't nothing to it but to do it. Like, you just have to do it. And I think for myself, for me, I have had such a lifestyle change. So many things have changed in my life since before COVID, and I'm adjusting to a brand new, really, life. So with that has come so many changes, and the way I used to be so regimented in my eating and regimented in my workout schedules and having everything planned has changed drastically. And now I'm getting back on that intentional journey, being very intentional about what I do with my health journey and very intentional about my goals and being sure to focus on my goals intentionally. So if you didn't know, my word for the year is intention, parentheses, AL, parentheses, so intention all, okay? So yeah, but yes, I had to tell myself, start by starting. Like, you are finding all these reasons why you cannot start, or finding reasons that are holding you back. And it's kind of like that mindset I had before I made my own just health transition years ago. And it's like, no, we're not doing that. We just starting, and we're taking our time and remembering that it's a marathon, not a sprint. We are going to go through ups and downs as we go through our health journey. So it's so important to remember that. And it's so important to remember that life happens. So much stuff has happened from the last time I have actually come behind the camera and talk like this, to the camera on my Visiting Val channel. So I think it's really good to kind of keep that in mind. Life fluctuates, life gives us ups and downs, and things change. So being intentional about our health is something we're gonna always have to do, and we're gonna have to give ourselves grace. I have to learn that myself. There's nothing we can do about the mistakes that we made yesterday or the things that we did yesterday. We have to just keep moving. So that's something I'm being sure to note for myself. And I'm learning to be mindful with myself all over again, especially when it comes to eating and being intentional again to what I put in my body. So I'm always going to advocate for whole foods and being able to whole foods, and then also like eating foods in their freshest form, nutrient dense, being able to get those macros, protein, carbohydrates, fats, being able to get that into our diet in the most purest form as possible. I will say at this time, I have to have some type of like structure and prepping sometimes because of my lifestyle. I have to travel quite a bit at times. So I need to have something just already prepared, which comes down to meal planning, but we are not perfect. So I've been going to, my go-tos have been a little different as of recent, and I'm sticking with this just for a little bit for myself because it's gonna help me to really start to get back into portion control and being able to be mindful of my body when it's telling me that you have had enough and you are satisfied. So that is why I'm doing the method that I am right now. And so let me share a few of the things that are going to help me out as I'm moving forward. As you can see, simplicity is really key for me right now. I need the portion to be there. I need the, I guess, calories slash quality to be there, and I need it easy. Simplicity, like I said, is key for me right now. So just to kind of take you through what I am doing right now, and this is kind of recent that I'm starting this, but like my breakfast, super easy. Pull out the Quaker Oats. You know, of course, a substitute for this, if you're keeping it all the way clean and you are on top of your meal prep right now, you could always do overnight oats. So the overnight oats would be good. This, and I actually want to do a video where we go through labels and learn how to read labels because that's super important. Right now, I'm looking at the nutrition facts and the sodium and the amount of sugars. You know, that is what I'm looking at, but we'll talk more about how we need to look at everything that's on the package. But yes, this is breakfast. And sometimes I'm using this as a snack too. Like, it is what it is. I've also got Greek yogurt that I don't have pictured here, but Greek yogurt as well. So that'll be breakfast. For snacks, again, I may have yogurt or I may just have some grapes. Wash them off, y'all. And then I also have, maybe for breakfast, I just recently discovered this Veggies Made Great. I am really loving these. And when I look at the label and all the extra ingredients, it doesn't seem to be a whole lot of additives. So I'm really loving that. And they're individually wrapped. Again, this can even be a breakfast or a snack, or even a side if you're doing like some salmon, and then you put this on the side because this is like a veggie cake. So something to think about. For lunch, super easy, prepackaged Cobb salad. With this, I'm putting balsamic vinaigrettes. It has some tomatoes, egg, bacon, chicken, and olives and onions in it. I do get, I remember a time where I get really clean and I don't even add any of this stuff, but this is great right now. Like, this is really, really great. I can eat this for lunch or dinner. This will probably be my dinner, so yes. Also, again, like I say, I'm always gonna recommend you go fresh. This is if you really just need some help getting back into the groove of things. I always recommend meal prep, but sometimes life be lifing, as they say, and we have to have alternatives. So these are some of the more alternatives that I've found that are not as loaded with crap. This one is a healthy choice meal. This is calorie conscious, but then also not too bad on sodium, depending on the ones that you pick. This one has 500 milligrams of sodium. Probably could go lower. I think the other one I have has 300 milligrams of sodium. I've even seen some with less than that, so that's something to think about too. It's quick and easy. Pull it out the freezer, put it in the microwave. You know, and it's, again, like I said, calorie conscious. But again, when you got to get back on track, you got to get back on track, and that can look different for everyone. And then also, if I have a sweet tooth and I'm feeling the snack, I love these blueberry oat muffins from Veggies Made Great. Veggies Made Great, I'm about to be really putting people on to y'all, so y'all need to keep that in mind. Val made Veggies Made Great, okay? She gave y'all some up points. So I'm telling you though, like this, they have a hashtag veghead. Okay. I need to get a hashtag. So if I want something sweet, definitely doing this. And y'all, okay, definitely have to drink as much water as possible. I love putting fruit in my water, and I'll kind of do a video about that at some point. I really just, like I said, I'm gonna be putting tips on here, maybe stuff that can be helpful for anyone to be able to move forward and just get back on your own path. But these are some of the things that help me keep it easy through the day. Like I said, I'm just starting this. I'm gonna monitor how my progress goes, and that's kind of like a baseline. Having your baseline, knowing where you're at to be able to measure going forward makes such a big difference for me. So yeah, this is my baseline video. AC, which is after COVID. So yeah, that is pretty much where I'm at. That's pretty much where I'm starting. And I guess I'll be filming some videos, putting them out here for you to visit Val, okay? So yeah, just let me know if you try any of these. If you do, drop it in the comments. Let me know that you tried something. I'm telling you, these blueberry oat muffins are good. They even have some cinnamon ones that I cannot find where I'm at right now. So Veggies Made Great, make sure y'all scattering all this stuff across the Americas, okay? So yeah, if you are starting over in your health journey, what are some things that you're doing to be able to stay on track, to be able to stay motivated, to start going, keep going? I would love to hear it because I think it's really important to share resources. Like, we're all in this together. We really need to act like we're all in this together, because we really are, and we need to grow, and we need to be able to do it by our own accord and be able to kind of be our own advocates and be our own doctors to a certain extent. Doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to take preventative measures. So that's really where I'm at. And I'm really ready for change. Like, I'm really ready to be intentional about changing and living my best life, okay? Living my best fresh life, okay? If you know. All right, y'all. You have a good one, and I will talk to y'all next time.